Now, when you say did I know him, you mean
Personally,
in
have you
the
met?
in the biblical sense?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
I had not met him before. I've talked to him on the phone before, but I was very familiar, especially with Spotless Mind, which I thought was the best film of last year, by far the best film of last year. So I'm a big fan of his.
What is it like in the short time that you've obviously spent working with him, but working together?
Well, I'll tell you this, honestly, because this will just be between you and I. I don't like Michel Gondry. He drinks a lot while we work, and he's been incredibly unprofessional for most of the shoot. I think we're going to get what we need because of the producers and everyone else here, and me carrying.
course.
I've been
Goes
carrying
without
this
saying.
commercial on my back for quite some time.
Okay, so I guess I shouldn't ask any more questions about him?
You can ask me more questions. Come on. Listen,
Okay.
it's always goes great with him. He's a professional. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He's good.
Is coffee a part of your lifestyle? Like, do you have a specific time you like to drink it?
What makes you say that? I get up in the morning, drink coffee like all normal, normal people do. I get up, I start very early. I wake up really early, and I got one of these machines about a year ago, and I've been using them like crazy. I actually love them. They're, because of these things, these little cartridges have been the greatest. So it's been fun.
Do you have a special color you like?
I go straight up black. I don't mess around. I don't screw around with all the flavors like some people do.
You just like that. Do you,
Yeah.
Do you have a ritual with your coffee? You like to eat something special with it? You like to...
Just vodka. Vodka and coffee. You get a little up, you get a little down. You get a little left, you get a little right. No, it's you start the day with coffee. That's the deal. Now you can do the little jolts, the little shots, but I'm a cheater and I throw a little cream in there.
Do you like to drink it? Like, do you drink it at night during the just once in the morning? That's it. Nothing.
No, but you got to stop by a certain time in the day or you will be up. So I drink it until about lunchtime, and then I stop.
What's the best idea that ever came to you over a cup of coffee?
Best idea that ever came to me over a cup of coffee? There's so many jokes in that setup I have to stay away from. I can tell you some of the worst ideas that came to me. Best ideas, I don't know. I have to think about that one for a while. Probably, I don't know. I can't think of a best idea. I'll have to think of that.
Okay. So you drink Nespresso. What do you like about it as opposed to other drinks like coffee?
It's fantastic. It tastes great. It's it's the most convenient thing I've ever had in my life. It used to be a mess to try and get. It's even easier than just making a pot of coffee. And it's the quickest, easiest thing I've ever had. So I love it because of that. Because we live in a world that we like things to happen rather quickly now, and it does. So it's great, and the taste is unbelievable.
And then you drink some coffee, and you do it even faster the second time.
Yeah, exactly. You just get faster and faster and faster.
Do you feel spending some time in Europe and some time in America, Europeans have a different attitude towards coffee drinking?
Well, we're getting better at it in America. We actually have gotten more and more to the point where it's sort of become part of more and more of our culture. But it's much more of a ritual, it seems, in Europe still. That becomes a thing that's done. Specifically, you actually do meet people for coffee, as opposed to here where you don't really do that so much. You do it all over in Italy, in France, and the places that I've spent a lot of time. I've actually met people for coffee.
You don't do that?
You don't do that here. You meet people for drinks.
You're not going to meet me for coffee tomorrow morning?
I'll meet you for a drink tomorrow morning.
Okay. Okay. So the Nespresso brand represents strength, sophistication, pleasure, and indulgence.
Right. Pleasure and indulgence. Sounds. I actually starred in that film.
I know.
It's
I worked
called.
with you on it. How well do these adjectives apply to your persona?
Indulgence. It's a big part of me. Pleasure depends. I'm older now. What were the other ones?
Strength and sophistication.
The sophistication I've proved over the years that I have none. I'm proud of that. And what was the first one?
Strength.
Strength.
Did you go to the gym?
Why, when you could sit at home and drink coffee? That's what I say. No, I don't. I actually play a little basketball, but no, strength. Yeah, sometimes. I got a bad back now. So. Yeah. Well,
But yet people, like if we went out on the street and I stopped 10 people, let's face it, they would probably say you're sophisticated. You're,
I don't think they would say that.
I do.
No. I don't think people would think of me as sophisticated. I'm from Kentucky. We don't have a lot of sophistication.
Well, what do these qualities mean to you? Like if I said indulgence, what does that mean to you?
Well, it depends on what you're indulging in.
Well, what
I
do you like
mean,
to
you know, there's indulgence. It's great.
Well, what's a good indulgence?
It's good to have a nice cup of coffee in the morning. It's good to, you know, have a great meal. It's good to sort of, you know, spend time with your friends. It's good to indulge in those kind of things. And maybe not so good in some of the other things that I've indulged in over the years.
All right, we don't need to talk about those. All right. I'm going to ask you some lifestyle questions.
Okay, this could be trouble. You ready?
Yeah, these are going to be trouble.
Okay, here come the lifestyle questions.
What
Yes.
is your greatest luxury?
A house in Italy. It's a luxury. Because luxury items are the idea that, you know, they're not necessities and you could live without them, but you really don't want to. My house in Italy.
Oh,
It's a good luxury.
yeah, it is.
In fact, everyone who sees this is invited to my house to stay, to live.
Not us here? Just the
No,
ones
not
who
you.
watch?
I've been around with you and I know what you do.
Thanks a lot. Okay. Who's your style icon?
Who's my style icon? Now, do you mean someone that I look to and think, oh, they're very stylish? Or do you mean someone that who's in the style world?
Either, both.
Okay, well, style icon, there's a lot of them. The guys that you look at and you think, well, they did it really well, you know. Gregory Peck, Cary Grant, guys like that who were pretty stylish. And then guys who I, you know, Giorgio Armani and I are good friends, and he sort of does it really well, you know, always very stylish. And I don't know, like that, style ones.
I don't think I'm sure with this one, but
Okay.
any gadget you can't live without. Your iPod, you know, anything like that.
Trying to get me away from other gadgets.
Yes, I was.
My vibrator.
I was trying to keep everyone off of that.
I know.
I promised I wouldn't tell anybody, George. You just gave it away.
But it doesn't vibrate. That's really okay. Any gadgets I can't live without? Well, I've gotten sort of screwed up because now I'm, you know, I avoided the 21st century for a long period of time, but I finally got a BlackBerry, and I hear they're going to take them all away. So that's a gadget that I sort of think I need, and I think it's going to be taken away from me. So what's that tell you? Don't fall in love with your gadget.
So
Yeah.
do you use it, or you're like addicted
No, I
to
use it.
Yeah.
I'm using it right now with my knees. That's how. That's good. Hang on, wait. I'm emailing. Hang on. Okay, done.
You have acted in very few advertisements in your career.
Mhm.
What are the elements of this that made you decide to do this project?
Well, they're classy. You know, you don't want to do ones that you think aren't classy, and that's the truth. That's the secret to it. You don't want to do too many of them. You want to do the ones that you think with the people that you'd enjoy working with, which has been the case, and you want to have a product that you're proud of and not embarrassed by. You know, so those are all sort of the important things. Hang on, I'm receiving an email with my knees. Oh, okay, yeah, got it. All right.
How hard is it, as both an actor or a director, to tell a story and engage an audience in the 30 to 60 seconds you have to tell a story in a commercial as opposed to when you're making a feature film?
Well, I've never directed a commercial, but I think that it seems to be a lot harder to do it in a commercial than it would be in a film because you have time to set a story. So commercials seem to have to be much more about visual style, and they have to happen very quickly to sell the story. They seem to be. That's what I think. But having never directed one, I
Well,
don't know.
but even as an actor, like develop like your character, do you feel like it's?
Well, in general, the character that I've been developing is me. And I've been working on it for a long time, practicing being me. So, yeah, no, you know.
Okay, I think my last question is,
Oh,
all your characters,
okay.
who was the biggest coffee drinker?
Oh, good question. Well, I don't know. God, that's hard to think. Probably, probably Everett in Oh Brother Where Art Thou, because he doesn't stop talking either. He rambles on forever. He's wired on coffee. So probably Everett. He seems like a good coffee drinker along the way. And but besides, I drank a lot of coffee when I was doing that. We were in Mississippi. You drink coffee.
Oh wait, but let's go back to,
Okay.
did you come up with the best idea that ever came to you over a cup of coffee? Or anything special ever happened in a coffee shop or over a cup of coffee with somebody?
Well, the best idea I ever had over a cup of coffee was to do this interview with you. It was your idea? Oh, okay. Well, then that's not mine. I can't have that. What was the best idea? I can't think of best idea. You know, it's always your best ideas are in the morning, and usually, you know, over coffee. So probably, probably signing a deal for a movie, but I don't know which one. Let's hope it wasn't Batman and Robin, because that was easily my worst idea.
All right, fair enough.
You got it?
I think we're done. I don't know.
You done? Everybody happy? All right? Okay.
Did it work for you?
You got it? You cool? All right, good. I like him. You know, I messed with him a lot. We did out of sight together, and I have hysterical stories about him.
Oh, I haven't heard
I conned him. Yeah, slide in. I'm going to look at your right ear.
it. Oh, fabulous. Does it look, did I make it look pretty enough?
Yes, you did. Thank you. And sparkly, because that's, you know, like taking a kid to the mall and getting a picture taken.
Do I have sparkles in my ear?
Do everything in my eye? Sarah?
No, you
Okay.
look beautiful.
And we have speed, Judy.
Okay.
We have speed?
From all that coffee.
Yeah, we got.
So,
I've been shooting a coffee commercial all day.
tell me about working with Michel Gondry. Did you?
Chantilly. Very
Don't-
good.